Live and direct, what's happening, Earthlings? It is the House Arrest Podcast, otherwise known as EC Radio. All Disruption Network social media platforms. Like, comment, subscribe. Go do all those social media lingo things that you do, people, and follow Disruption Network. Before we get into anything, much love to EJA Moving Services, the professional movers. When it's time to move and relocate, hit up EJA at ejamoving.com, the home of the free boxes. I can't believe these other moving companies charge you for boxes. Like, what's that? EJA, they don't charge you for boxes, not at all. In fact, not only do they not charge you for boxes, but they'll pack them for you too and unpack them. They're awesome. Hit them up, ejamoving.com. Much love to Utica Coffee too. Coming up really soon, we're going to do an event, rooftop event at Utica Coffee. Check your local listings on that. We haven't really announced it yet. I'm kind of spilling the beans, as I like to spill the beans on myself a lot, but check your local listings on that. We'll be doing something at Utica Coffee really, really soon. Also, shout out to Saranac Brewery, the greatest beer on earth. Big ups to Fred, Matt, and the Matt family for always taking care of us here at the D. And if you need legal help, call attorney Dave Longaretta at 315-735-6162. It's me, Z. We're talking music today with my man Frank Palangi, all the way from the Capital District, Mr. Shredder himself. Frank, it's good to see you, man. How you doing, man?
What's going on, guys? How you doing?
You got a new EP out there called "Bring On the Fear."
Yeah,
Bring On the Fear. Is that quarantine inspired?
It just fell that way.
Yeah,
I wrote it a year and a half before that, and all of a sudden, because the single's called "Galled Mad." So it's like, I'm like, all right, we're all gone mad, and now it's Bring On the Fear, man. Because the song with that single is about is turning hate into faith. I mean, there's a lot of that going around right now. Even, I'm not going to get into it, but.
Don't get me freaking started, bro. I told you before we got into this, I'm a grumpy old bastard today, and don't fuel me, because that will fuel me. But you're right. There's too much hate. We need to unlearn the hate, please, people. But that's cool, though. How many songs on this EP?
It's got 5 on the EP, and it's got 10 on the CD that's out right now.
Oh, great, man. Very cool. Let me ask you, man, is it worth for you to get CDs printed up?
Yeah, I actually sell more CDs than I do digital.
You do? So, like, in the live aspect?
Yeah, even online, like fans, Facebook, and all that social media, they'll stream it. Everyone loves to stream for free, but they want that autograph copy if they're really a fan,
Mm-hmm. Or that hard copy they can look at liner notes and.
Yeah, they like to put stuff on their walls, or just, I've seen little shrines, stuff like that. It's cool.
I'm praying that CDs become a collector's item probably in about another 40 years, because I have a whole attic full of them, and I don't know what to do with all these freaking CDs.
Yeah.
I'm hoping maybe your grandchildren will be into that sort of thing, and they'll start collecting them.
Yeah, it's kind of like tapes. Like tapes right now are just for artwork, basically. I mean, just
like cassettes, you mean?
They look cool. Yeah, cassettes. Yep. Yeah.
Is that what? Yeah, for real. Cassettes are making a comeback. I mean, I know vinyl has been making a comeback, but cassettes are coming back. Really?
There's actually one company that has a new walkie, a digital walkie that's digital frequencies and stuff like that are that are a little more high quality. And you put the tape right in, and they actually have download USBs in forms of old cassettes. So they recycle them, and there's a thing that pops out, and your whole history, your whole catalog's right on there, and then fans can just, put that right in.
You're blowing my mind. This is the first I'm hearing of this.
Yeah. CD Baby offers it. I don't know exactly who sells it, but they said, if you release music for us, you can get those.
Huh. Are they expensive to make? I mean, what's the cost on the production on that? Do you know?
I looked really quick, and I was like, I'm not going to order them. But I want to say 100 is probably 300-400 range, where CDs you can get 100 for, a lot less than that.
Yeah. Well, Frank, you're pretty tapped into the industry. You think that's something that's going to take off?
I don't know. Honestly, I ordered like 3,000 download cards. Every time I hand one out, I cannot sell them. I hand them out. They're like, what's that?
You have to, right?
I go, it's a download card. Oh, I know what that is. But when they come to actually downloading the files and stuff like that, I mean, the link's on the back, but I don't think people quite get what that is. So now what I do is I sign it, and if they download it, they download it. If not, it's like a business card. It's still got your name on it. So, and then they can just collect that. But I don't know. I mean, it took off for a couple of years. A lot of bands were doing really good with them, but I don't see them as like something that really registers maybe anymore.
Yeah, thumb drives are always a cool thing. You can always throw a lot of music or a lot of videos or pictures just on a little thumb drive and hand them out, or even sell them. I always thought that was a unique way to do things to get your music out there.
Your logo and stuff on there, and it's kind of scary to think that your whole catalog could be on, something that's like $30. Like you said, it's got all the music videos on there you can put on.
Yeah, indeed, bro. You got a great little setup over there.
Thanks,
I like it.
It's a home studio going on.
Are you giving lessons? Are you doing Zoom? Like, what have you been doing during this lockdown?
Yeah, just online some songwriting sessions. There hasn't been anybody over recording, taking lessons, no gigs, anything like that. I was actually pretty sick for a couple months, so I've actually only sang about twice streaming. But I am going live Saturday on a UK radio station doing a half an hour set. And then in July, I think I'm doing something with somewhere else. So I'm slowly getting back into that. It's taken me a lot of time to not feel like I'm sore all the time right here. It's a weird thing.
Yeah, you think you had the COVID?
No, I have asthma. So it's
okay.
If I get anything normal, I have asthma, and then on top of that, the allergies come out, and then you can never quite. It's always this, right? Your head versus your chest.
Mm-hmm.
I got problems both areas.
How about the live setting, Frank? Are your gigs starting to come back a little bit slowly but surely? I know here in the 315 they're starting to come back. It's a slow process, but what about for you?
No, I'm not booking anything at all.
Nothing?
Probably nothing until next year. No.
Yeah, you're gonna shut it down?
Yeah, I mean, I have one sort of benefit that I'm doing. It's for the fire department, and I'm still kind of on the fence on that. I want to do it, but I'm not really sure. So I don't know with like the protests and stuff going on if it's going to spike back up,
It looks like
so close.
Kind of looks like it already is spiking back up.
So we'll see. But no, I mean, I just, in my mind, I go, I am not going to play out this year probably. And that's fine.
Well, you have health risks, and rightfully so. You should put yourself on lockdown. It's probably a great time just to sit down and build up that catalog of music of yours, bro.
Yeah, I'm actually working on some movie scores, kind of licensing stuff. So it's stuff that you guys will never hear, but I'm just going to pitch it and do like 30 tracks and try to get some back end money to fund more original music. So I think after I'm going to do that, and after this, you might see a single or something, maybe by the end of the year, or at least next year, a new single, maybe 2.
How many instruments do you play?
It'd be bass, drums, guitar, vocals, and little keys.
Yeah, because you have recorded albums with just you alone with no backing band. You've multiple albums that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Because I sourced out my drums for my own songs, but like these licensing tracks, I'm not gonna spend the extra money to do that. I've got an Alesia Strike Pro that I just bought, so that thing sounds. I got it tweaked to sound just like Scott Stapp's new record, that drum sound. So I'm like, that's good enough. I'll just use that. It'd be kind of cool.
Looking at your studio, are you a gearhead? Are you a collector?
I'm not a collector. I like to buy things, try it, figure out what I like, and then sell it. Like, you can't see this side of the room, but I have 2 rack systems right here, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 in each. Not tons, Not
tons, no.
But everything that you need. I don't know, everybody out there, they probably have no idea how to record, but you need certain things. It's not just plug in. Especially if you're doing it just digitally, my advice, do not just plug into the interface. At least get a preamp and a direct box, then plug into the interface, at least. Then go from there. But then you can add a little compression. You can add definitely EQ. So I know you can do it after in the box, but the thing is the quality will be great going in. Then you don't have to do that as much. That's
right
my
on, man.
yeah.
That's your tip of the day.
Yeah, a little old school right there.
What else have you been doing besides music since we've been on lockdown?
Playing some video games, catching up on my movies and that kind of stuff. I've been planning another music video. I've been planning some short films if I can ever film with anybody. And I miss the acting, you know, because I act on the side too. So there was a few things, but I don't know. One of them was like an ad. It was a Roto-Rooter or a something like that, you know, pest control type commercial. I'm like, I can't bring myself to go to Albany and be in a commercial because there would be 7 guys on the set. You know, we'd all be spaced apart and the crew and all that kind of stuff. But I go, I can't do it. I can't do it yet. I want to do it.
Where are you located? Where do you live?
Queensbury.
Queensbury. That's right. That's a little north, right, of Albany?
Yeah, it's about an hour.
Hour north?
Yeah, maybe 50 minutes.
Right on. Are there venues to play in Queensbury?
There's a lot of bars. Before this, there was local bars you could do cover gigs. There's no place to do original gigs. You'd have to go to probably Putnam's Den, then Upstate Concert Hall, Trick Shots. The Park Theater opened. They have some original stuff, but we need a original venue, even if it holds 400 people, to get some touring acts, some original acts. The Strand Theater in Hudson Falls kind of does that too a little bit, but they don't do national acts like bigger ones yet. But hopefully, I mean, I don't know what's the future of the music industry right now. You know?
Yeah, a lot of uncertainty.
Yeah.
Trick Shots. That's in Glens Falls, correct?
That's in Clifton Park.
Clifton Park. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
I played
thinking of
times there. Cersei. I played with Cersei. Saving Abel was there. Trying to think who else. A couple other bands. Some cover stuff. They do a lot of good cover bands there.
Thank you for reminding me of Cersei.
yeah, I've known them for years.
Same here, man. And I got to get on the horn with them because I'd like to actually have a conversation with them too. And good people, man. They've been doing it a long time too.
Yeah, she'd definitely do it.
Yeah, a lot. They've been hitting the road. God, for almost 20 years, I think they've been on the road together. If not, maybe a little bit short of 20 years, but
I think like 15, or because I met them 10 years ago, and I remember we played Trick Shots in a couple bars, and they were always on the road.
Yeah, fun band, that's for sure. I got to get up with Mel. Who are some of the other bands around your area that you represent, you support?
I record a couple of solo artists, Bo Hyde, Rob Hungerford. Brian Fitzgerald's used to be in something Saints, local band. I know Jason Irwin. He's been around for a while. I'm trying to think. CK Flack. I don't know if you know him. Check him out.
No.
He's from, I think, near the Albany area. He saw my music video and he goes, dude, who did the music video? He goes, I want to use that guy. So I gave him Cameron's contact info, and he's got some good music videos out. He opened for me at actually Trick Shots one time. He's kind of a rock Americana, kind of a little different style, which is kind of cool, but very smooth, you know, that kind of stuff. Not hard rock, but he's a cool guy.
Like hard rock is more in your vein. Are there other genres you like to dip into besides the hard rock?
Anything in rock. It could be
anything in rock,
indie rock,
all things rock, brother.
Metal. I love metal. Some like bluesy rock kind of stuff is kind of cool. I don't typically like Santana type stuff, but I like a little bit of the guitar playing and all that. And producing wise, it's fun. That's fun for me because it's not just straightforward of hard rock or that kind of thing. It's hard to explain. There's different pockets. Hard rock's when you mix it and you listen to it, it's very kind of, sometimes it can be programmed, it can be over compressed, it can be kind of have the same formulas, but when you're dealing with blues or a little jazz or a little Americana stuff, it's spacey, starts to breathe, starts to come alive. So that's kind of cool, especially acoustic element, got to add that in.
Yeah. Brighten it up a little bit with the acoustic guitar.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I like.
You're doing a bunch of acoustic gigs too, right? Before quarantine, of course. You were right. Were you out there playing like happy hours and whatnot?
Yeah, I was doing for the past couple of years. It was on the upcline, which was nice. I was doing at least 2-3 days a week, and that's pretty much all I needed to do because I was busy with lessons and other stuff. But it was fine. I think now I kind of want to get out of the bar scene as much. I want to do as many cover gigs.
Don't blame you.
And just open up for more artists or do more original stuff or limit it, just do like 2-hour showcase stuff so I can do my own and I can do covers. So it's kind of a split set,
Yeah. I want to back up and talk about the recording and streaming side of things because we were talking about CDs and if you thought they were feasible or not. But what is your biggest platform that people go and seek your music? Is it like Spotify? Is it iTunes? I've been curious about this. Like which platform holds more water over the other?
Streaming wise, I mean, I would say Instagram as far as fans interactions being found, that kind of
stuff. I don't mean on a video aspect. I mean more in an audio aspect, like a Spotify or an iTunes or any of those, a CD Baby, Reverb Nation, Bandcamp.
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, Spotify has always kind of been a bigger push.
Has it?
It's weird. Like Reverb Nation, like I've been on the local charts, like the top 5 for years, and you get a few here and there, but it doesn't really amount to fans. I don't think your people are going to friend people on Reverb Nation or SoundCloud. They're going to listen. But it's, then it moves over to the social media and that's what makes the fans. But I think like you're talking naturally found, like if I would say YouTube still, because it's just free and people are searching, they'll stumble on you or they purposely look up stuff, Spotify, you can't really stumble on anybody unless you're listening to playlists, I think, because I don't know. To me, you got to type in the artist's name. You got to know the artist's name,
True, but they have like the weekly discoveries and the new music Fridays too on Spotify.
Yeah,
that's the one reason why I love about Spotify. Right, is you get all this new music on a Friday, and there's a lot of good stuff. It keeps me up to date on some of the up and coming artists.
If you get picked by Spotify to be in those, though, so it's a real small category.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'm sure,
and there's always something behind it,
Always politics, man.
Yep.
But as far as the social media aspect, your Instagram's doing pretty well.
Yeah, I would say that's always been the front. Facebook's a little dead now. I don't know what happened to Facebook. It's all the algorithms and stuff. It's less and less people it's reaching. Twitter is still great for updating stuff. That's actually my biggest following. But people are they go on there every once in a while. Instagram, they're on there like every day. So and Facebook just complaining.
Yeah, right. It's just nonstop bitching and complaining and politics. And
do you realize that if you post something like I'm eating a piece of apple pie right now, it would reach almost everybody, right? That you're friends with. But if you post something like a link or something about your music or something like that, a lot of times, I don't know if it's the algorithm or not. It just does not reach everybody. I don't know why. I think it's because I've seen that with other artists too. Yeah. They post, pictures of their dogs and normal stuff going on. It reaches everybody, but then they post something about their album out and they have to pay to promote it to reach those same people. So I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Mm-hmm. They want that dollar.
Yeah. You probably realized it with this show, even with
100%. In fact, when we first got started, that thing took off, and then they just feels like they pulled us back a little bit.
Yeah,
a lot of it actually. Well, we have 11 different shows in the network, and some do better than others, of course. But I do feel like they kind of put the brakes on you some way, shape, or form. Somehow.
Yeah, I know it used to be flat out 10% of your followers would see it. Now it's like now it's 6 or something like that, I hear. So it's even lower.
Yeah. Are you doing you do these studies, Frank? You do some research on this stuff?
Yeah, I have in the past. Like this year, I'm not really sure. Last year, I was big into it. This year, I just kind of like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna worry about it as much. You know, it's gonna reach who it reaches. Because you can't pay for every single post. You know, I boost some on my Facebook. They want you to boost events. They want you to boost your photos, your video, every post. That's a lot of money. Even $1 a piece. That's quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, the almighty world of social media.
Then you got the Instagram. You're doing it on Instagram. Every post you can boost, and you got Twitter. That's how they make money, those sites.
They do.
Yep. I just choose the big stuff, you know, when something comes out, an album, a video, whatever, you boost that, you know, because that's the stuff you want to.
Right on. Yeah. As we're live on social media right now.
No. Hey, folks, what's going on?
Shout out to everybody on social media right now. If you're out there in Facebook land, please click the share button to help spread the word of Frank Palangi. He's an amazing artist. Check out his music. He can find you on all those streaming platforms, as we've been talking about for like the last 5 minutes. So make sure you go out there and listen to some of his stuff. You got great stuff out there. Frank, I'd like to see a good rager out of you after this lockdown is over and we're past the whole COVID. Just a big screamer out of you.
Yeah. Just freaking let it rip.
Yeah, just a big fuck you to the man type of thing, you know?
That's to be honest, if you've seen my music videos, they're a stab definitely at the industry and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and that's
one deals with something.
Hence the reason why I bring it up, brother. A nice screamer audio would be good, and get it out there, get your word out there. Your message needs to be heard, bro.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Try to stay positive, everybody out there, though. Don't get into too much of the junk that's going on.
That's it, man. And that's like so. And we get not to go back to social media, but the social media is what fuels a lot of this junk, and it fuels the hate and the anger. And just get past it, and stop being a dick. Is pretty much what I'm preaching today.
Yeah.
Stop being a dick, man. But cool, man. I'd love to see more music out of you. And do you have a website? Anything you could plug?
Yeah, just go to frankpalangi.com, or you can check me out on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, Spotify, Pandora, any of those places. Add them to your stations, share it with your friends. Take pictures too. Like if you're listening to it, take a picture, send it to me, tag me, I'll reshare it, all that good stuff. So I do everything still, one-man show. Rock it up.
We're going to do one of those house parties with you or something, man, and just play on people's front porches.
Something. Just walk around. Yankee Doodle.
Oh, man. Well, thanks for hanging out with me today, man. I appreciate it. And you know what, man? I told you before we started this, I was a grumpy old bastard. I got a little toothache going today, and I feel a lot better, brother. So thank you for that. Thanks for brightening my mood.
Anytime, man. If you got to pick up that bass and rock it, that's what you got to do.
I do, man. I do. It's been kind of...
Find it. Start to play it,
I gotta get my bass face out and
there you go.
Start making some.
I got
stank
a
faces.
Vox bass amp back there. I like those. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, man, it's got a nice full sound on it, huh?
Yeah, it's not a big one. It's probably about this big.
It's got 115 in it.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it from back there, but it's black. It's on the top.
Oh yeah.
It's got a little distortion thing too on it. It's pretty cool. So you can go clean or distorted. I keep it on distorted because I love it. It's got a natural vibe.
You have a couple interviews coming up this week too. Anything you want to plug? And I know you've been doing some Instagram live too. So
that's right. Yeah.
Plug that up.
I started my Instagram live series just interviewing musicians and filmmakers and stuff. We've had members from Daughtry. We've had American Idol guys, people on The Voice, local artists. So if you're a local artist, actor, and you're actively got stuff going on, and you have a CD or something, music video or something, hit me up. It's more of like this, more of a sit-down chat. It's not really like an interview. We just hang back. But Tuesday, if you guys want to tune in, I got the drummer, Robin, there. He was in Daughtry. He played with Chris Cornell. He played with Candlebox. So he's up next. So that'll be good. That'll be a good one.
And that's Tuesday at what time?
Tuesday at 2 p.m. And then if you miss it, it'll be right on there afterwards. You can see it on YouTube or the IGTV channel there.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Got to follow me on Instagram though first.
Yep. You have to follow him and
Yep.
spell your name's out there. Actually, they can see that. Follow him on Instagram and make sure you check it out. And yeah, let me see. We got any questions out there? Somebody just learned. Tina's saying she just learned how to play Yankee Doodle on violin 2 days ago. How funny is that?
Nice.
Right on. Keep rocking, Teresa. Thank you so much for checking in. If you are out there on Facebook land, please click the share button and spread the word of this amazing artist, Frank Palangi. And big ups to our friend Dave Bowers, too, for linking us together. We did a segment together back, I think it was like a couple of years ago, we did a segment together. As a matter of fact, I was just recently on with him on Monday.
Yeah.
And he's a huge supporter of our area and upstate New York's music scene. So big ups to him, man. How did you two link up?
I think I met him in person like 10 years ago in the area. I think he seen me play in Lake George for like a talent thing. Yep. And he's like, yeah, I run a radio show. You should be on it. You might win an award. I was like, I think I told you, I didn't really get the show at first, but now I get it after the years. But it's cool. It's something different. And he loves independent artists. He's had a couple of my friends on there too. Anybody I throw him, he's just like, yeah, why not?
Super, super supportive of independent music. And same here too. I threw him a whole list of artists from the 315 area code, and he's been on top of it, promoting the hell out of them and playing a song or two. So you can check him out on Mondays. He goes live at 6:00 Eastern time, and he's syndicated too. You can check him out in Rochester and other areas, other cities and stuff like that. But it's called the David Bowers Award for those want to check it out. And great man, and big ups to him for linking us up. That's for sure.
Definitely. David, keep rocking out there.
Frank, one question before we do take off, man. One thing you'd like to see stick around after COVID is done. Is there anything you'd like to see stick around after COVID is done?
You mean lifestyle wise? Like
anything.
How we are now?
Anything. Any of it.
I mean, I can tell you one thing I wash my groceries right now, and I don't think that's ever going to change. You buy a box of cereal, I throw the box away. Don't even need it because it could be on the outside of it. I say, okay, my dad, went in grocery store. Guy was like this, picking his nose, grabbed the cereal, put it back. He didn't want it. And then he was like, he went like this or something. It's stuff like that. Even in general, you think about it, even without it around, it's nasty. So it's not a bad idea to wipe your groceries and stuff down quick. Anything that's plastic and all that kind of stuff. But I would like to see that probably stay. And I like to see people, you don't know how many comments I've seen where I have not been home, right, in such a long time with my kids, forever. So this is the first time that they're spending like a month, 2 months, 3 months together as a family or just with their kids. And I'm thinking that needs to change. People need to, I think, slow down a little bit. And they have, just don't put the pedal down yet. Put it that way.
Slow down. That's the one thing this definitely, I think, taught us as a society is to slow it all down. And especially us here in New York. I mean, you got the city and then you got upstate New York, but we're edgy type people anyways.
Yeah, it's totally different, and
it is.
Some things need to change from what we were doing. It wasn't working before. Let me just say that. Some things, how we were living and that kind of stuff, it just needs to kind of go a little bit a different direction. Same with the music and the film industry. They need to rethink some stuff. About time.
I agree. I 100% agree, man. Frank Palangi, you're a great man. Keep in touch, and if you ever need anything, promotion, whatever, man, keep in touch and let me know, man. More than happy to promote everything you got going on, brother. And stay safe out there and keep rocking.
I'll play a song. I'll play one of my own songs. That's why it's free. You don't have to deal with the rights. Maybe on here on acoustic one time.
Yeah. Maybe one of these days you got to come in the studio, come to Utica once we get back in the studio, which is going to be really soon too. That you come down and hang out for the day or something. We'll get together, play some music and whatnot. It'll be fun.
All right. Sounds good.
Frank Palangi, thanks for hanging out. Big ups to our boys over at EJA Moving Services. When you're ready to move and relocate, hit up Eddie and the crew at ejamoving.com. Pretty much the guy will move you wherever you need to go, and he gives you free boxes, and he packs the boxes, and he unpacks the boxes, and he drives your stuff to wherever it needs to go. Eddie's the man, and he's got a great crew. They're safe. They wear back braces. They wear gloves. They wear masks. They're just awesome individuals, and you need to work with them. When you're ready to move your grandmother out of the nursing home or into a nursing home, have EJA Moving, move your grandmother into that nursing home. Hit them up, ejamoving.com. Also, big love to Utica Coffee. We're going to be doing an event there really, really soon, so check your local listings on that. Thank you to Saranac. Check out everything at saranac.com. They got great beer, great merchandise, a great staff, great family. Saranac.com. Also, big love to Dave Longaretta, my attorney, who's been keeping me out of trouble since like the 90s. So he can keep you out of trouble too by calling him at 315-735-6162. Big ups to Todd Williams in the studio for always holding it down. Tonight, Wrestle Fandom Radio goes live at 6 o'clock. They've got a guest. They got a female wrestler coming on. I think Christy Marie's coming on to join them from Immortal Championship Wrestling. Big ups to Garrett and Stu for holding it down on Wrestle Fandom Radio, 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Check it out. Get your sports entertainment fix on Wrestle Fandom Radio. Follow, like, subscribe, comment, all things Disruption Network, and I'll see ya. Peace. Love you, people. Later.